What's up? This is the Free Game Podcast, and you know we for the people. Today I got here with me, Kicks by Retro, Elon himself. Let's get into it. Yo, we just want to jump into it because we are running a little late, and that's my bad. You know, we had to handle some other things first. No, but like, tell us your story, basically. Like, who are you? Where you come from? Like, introduce yourself, basically.
My name is Elon. I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware. I started Kicks by Retro in 2020 over the COVID period. I just felt as though like I just wanted to, just do something different with my life. I've been talking about sneakers ever since I was in middle school, pretty much since I was like 13. But over the COVID period, it just really, just blasted for me. It really didn't come easy. I would say that it really came with like a lot of consistency and, failing a lot of times. But I just pretty much, just went after it, to be honest with you guys.
What made you start doing sneakers? Like, was that the first thing that you chose, or?
Yeah, it actually was the first thing I chose. Like I said before, I've been into sneakers like my whole life. Like, I have a family full of sneakerheads, but like just customizing, like telling the story behind the sneaker, like that's really what got me going.
So did you knew how to draw already?
No, I didn't. I had to go to design school.
Did you? So are you in school right now for that?
No more.
In school for?
I'm in school for coding right now.
Okay, that's good. So that's still money.
That's big money. That's big money.
I'm actually doing a cybersecurity class right now through the Army because it's free. Might as well.
That's extra paid. Word.
No, but that's decent though. I didn't even. So during COVID, what made you like actually dive into it? Because I know you said you already kind of was doing it, right?
During the COVID period, we just had to. Well, I just had to, just get out of my comfort zone. To be honest, I really couldn't just sit in the house because like over the COVID period, like you couldn't really do anything like at all. Like we were really stuck indoors. So I was like, I'm gonna just learn a new skill.
And that was it.
Yeah.
What made you choose that skill?
What made me choose a skill is my passion for sneakers and just expressing myself through them because I feel like I'm really not like a people person. Mm-hmm. So, like when I customize shoes, like it kind of gives you like a background for me, if that makes sense.
So this is what I want to figure out. Like, what job did you work at? Well, I don't know if you're still working 9 to 5, but what job did you work that had something to do with it? Like, did you always be involved into sneakers and stuff like that?
My first ever job, of course, it was like summer youth and whatnot, but like everybody has summer youth job. If you grew up in Wilmington, Delaware, you had a summer youth job. You had a summer youth job. But no, pretty much I had it. My dream job was at Foot Locker at one point in time.
What? Didn't you work at Foot Locker? So you got your dream job?
No. Nah. I didn't really get my dream job yet. I really want to get an internship at Nike. That's like my biggest goal.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards.
Yo, Nike, give him an internship. If y'all see this, go ahead and give him an internship.
Please give me an internship. Please, I'm begging you.
Please.
I gotta get this out the hood, man.
No, really.
But no, for real, pretty much, yeah. I was trying to work at Foot Locker for the longest time. Then I finally got a job at Foot Locker. Then I became a manager. And then after that, like, it really wasn't what it really seemed to be. So
what do you do now?
Now, like, I'm just in school right now.
That's
just
it?
for coding and then, just getting out as many orders as I can.
Okay, and how do you... So, I didn't even know that you had Shopify. So, how do you promote your business? Because you don't really post on your page like that.
See, so the thing about it is, like, when somebody wants to, give me an order or they want to, purchase a sneaker, I drop a link in their, text or DM, whatever the case may be, and then they put the order in through there. Because, a lot of people, play with your time. So I don't really like my time wasted. And everything is, made to order, and plus, I'm doing everything by myself. So,
what's your turnaround time?
Turnaround time, it really all depends on what you want, but just, 3 to 5 weeks, to be honest.
3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
because I get so many orders. Like
yeah, but you by yourself too, so that's not bad. That's not bad. You
like a common, like nothing too crazy.
How did you promote it? Like, because I know me and you, we talk and we seen the numbers, we seen how you doing right now. So how did you promote it, like, to get it up there? Because again, I don't know about everybody, like, on your Instagram and stuff like that, but I know me, I didn't even really know that you did sneakers. Like, I see you post here and there, but I didn't know, like, you was, like, actually, like, really big until you posted that thing with Drewski. When I seen you did a sneaker for Drewski, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga actually, yo, this nigga big.
No, for real. How I really promoted it was, just, well, I have like I had business cards, but I would just put them everywhere. People would just, asking like here and there, shout me out. Like, you really got to do stuff like behind the scenes. Like, you don't really have to promote everything on Instagram. People don't understand, like, in the momentum of a business, you don't need followers or social media to make like a lot of money.
Okay, dive into it, because I'm a business person too. You see my podcast.
Yeah.
My podcast, like, I'm a clothing brand. Y'all come shop. But like, so
underrated. Come shop.
You hear me? Come shop. These different brands. Come on, come get it. But no, like, for real, like, put me on the game. Me personally, like, we can act like we're not even on here.
Forget this street. Nah, you just really got to be consistent. Like, you just got to get your name out there.
All right, let me restate my question. Where did you start? Like, where did you start? How did you? You know how I was telling you, like, I kind of was like, I just gotta get up and do it. Like, if I don't get up and do it, I'm never gonna do it. If I wait for all my equipment, I'm never gonna start. Like,
right.
How did you promote yourself like that? Because I know what you're saying. Like, yeah, Instagram and stuff. Like, what did you use? Like, what did you do? Like, how are you big right now? You get what I'm saying? Because even though maybe to you feel like you can be bigger, and that's how you supposed to feel when you're growing, and that's just everybody, But like, me seeing it, like, in real life, I'm like, yo, like, you really doing your thing. So like, where did you start?
Where I really started, it's kind of like I have a big family, so it's pretty much like who you know, but it really didn't come easy to me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like it was like a boat ride. Like, it wasn't. Like, it took me 4 years to like really like set in stone, really get what I want and do what I gotta do. But yeah, it's just really just based on like people to be honest. But like, it wasn't easy. Like, I've sent like mad sneakers to like celebrities, like P.O. boxes. Like, I still haven't heard from Busy Bones yet.
Damn,
yeah.
He's from Wilmington.
And this is a Wilmington native,
He's from Wilmington.
A Wilmington native.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We gotta do better. That's a little hurt piece, and this is exactly why we're doing the Free Game podcast. People make it out, and they don't help the people that's trying to make it out with them. No, but for real though, like, that's really why the podcast is made, because like I was saying earlier, we get stuff. Now I'm just speaking for the black people, y'all, real quick. No offense to nobody else, but we get stuff and we forget where we came from, or we just bring our friends along.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to bring your city along. Like, you're supposed to put on for where you came from. Like, you don't just do this for you no more. You're supposed to give back. And book bag drives are not enough. I'm so sorry.
Book bag drives are not enough. Coke drives are not enough. No, you got free meals is even not enough.
No, you got to do something for the people. Like, you got to do a podcast for the people. I think somebody already doing that.
Yeah, that's you. I feel like you're literally like the first person that ever done like a podcast. Well, not in Delaware, but like,
but for
you
the
give people like free game. Yeah.
Free game, like, nobody actually, regular people like me, myself, and other people that's like still, you get what I'm saying, like, still here doing the same thing. You get what I'm saying? We all live in the same vicinity, and it's so many different people in Delaware that have big things going on, and we don't support each other, and that's like, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is like a lot of haters things that's going on, but like he said, he sent sneakers to Busy Bone, but where the support at? Where the love at?
They ain't post me nothing, bro, but it's cool.
It's good. You going? Let's shout out Drewski, because Drewski
definitely shout out Drewski. That's my boy for real. Shout out Drewski, man.
How did that work? Did you send it to his?
I actually sent it to his P.O. box, and then he actually DM'd me, and then he was just like, "Good luck, bro." Pretty much, and that was it.
But that's still something,
Yeah, but like when he wore him, I was randomly on Twitter one day, and I screenshotted it. But I didn't screenshot it. Well, I was on Twitter one day, just scrolling through my feed, then I'm like, he got like forces and whatnot. So I'm like, so now like I zoomed the picture. I'm like, yo, like that's my shit. Like, but and then as soon as I found out about it, he was just like, yeah, like, bro, and that was it. He didn't really give me like too many conversation. You know, so, whatever.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, at least he wore it. He did text you. We gotta take it. You can get him. The little things matter. The little things matter. The little wins matter. Man, no, for real though. I'm sorry, I got lost into the conversation. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hyped for you. I'm just going to school with you and seeing like, yo, like you really doing your thing right now. That's definitely decent.
Man, you can't give me all the credit, man. She out here doing her thing too. She got a clothing brand. You know, she got a podcast. She in the army. She in school. Like she doing more than me right now.
Yo, I was late today, y'all.
I'm trying to get some game from her.
I was late today, y'all, because I had a photo shoot to do. But we always gotta come through with the podcast. I never cancel a podcast, but this is. I feel like this is like my heart. I can't lie. I know it just started, but like I put a lot of my time into this. Like this is something I love to do. I love people coming on here and just dropping gems, dropping freaking, like for me, like I'm learning myself, like how do you brand yourself? How do you brand and market yourself?
Branding and marketing yourself is just, it really starts as a mental thing, to be honest, because, like once you get like all those orders, with your clothing brand and stuff like that, once you get all those orders and, you just doing it by yourself, like, that shit get tiring, like, at times. So you just got to be mentally prepared for anything that comes at you, and you just got to pray. I'm like, God is real. I promise you.
Definitely is. What is like your prices like? Like if you,
really
you say it depends on the. I know.
Yeah, it really, like, but it starts up like a range, probably like 180 to like 250.
That's not bad though.
No, like,
but you gotta get the colors and stuff.
But you're gonna get good quality work from me every time.
Do you have like a picture with you? Can you show it up real quick? You want to get live? Y'all follow him on Instagram too.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Elon McKinley at Kicks by Retro.
I'm gonna add it on here, y'all. Don't worry about it. Y'all missing my TikTok. If y'all missing this, y'all gotta tune in. It's the Free Game Podcast.
What kind of picture you want to see?
Just shows like, yeah. What's your hottest sneaker that you pick?
Hottest sneakers? Oh man, I got these Johns right here.
Let me show you TikTok too. All custom made by one person.
All custom made to order.
These made by one person. He does this by himself. He does that by himself. Come on now, like we gotta give props when props is due. It took a lot of time and effort. That was like what 6-7 sneakers. Back to back?
6 sneakers.
What did you do that for? Like
I did it for a wedding, actually.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I'm gonna get my sneakers done for my wedding. Whenever it comes.
I'm wearing Jordans on my wedding day. I don't care what nobody says. I'm wearing Jordans on my wedding day. I've been to my mom that.
As you should though. Like if you're a sneaker, you gotta go all the way. You can't stop at the bare minimum, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go all the way. No, that's lit though. What do you do? So you don't work at your job anymore, right?
Nah, so actually Soulfly actually closed down, but I don't want to get really deep into it.
Yeah.
But like the store closed down. So like after that I'm like, okay, like how am I gonna, fund my business and whatnot? But luckily I'm an adult, so I save my money and credit card and stuff like that. But other than that, like I just been going to school, just trying to learn a new trade.
That's lit. I was gonna ask you something on top of that. I know that. Well, I didn't know that you didn't work there anymore. But I was saying, so now that
a lot of people don't know that, but
yeah, I just stopped seeing the TikToks,
cool,
so I just like maybe you like doing a break or something like that. But so now that you don't work there, like what's your next? Where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years?
Hopefully, after I get this, after I've done school for coding, I think I want to become a drone pilot. To be honest. I think that's probably like my next step.
Is it no more full entrepreneur?
I mean, some days it's like $5 days, and some days it's $500 days. If that makes sense. So, but you always gotta have a plan B.
Yeah, my plan B was teaching.
Really? You want to be a teacher?
I'm actually in school for elementary education.
Damn, you're doing it all.
I'm telling you, you gotta have I got like 6 plans. You know what I'm saying? My first plan didn't work out. My backup plan is if that backup plan don't work out, I got third plan. That third plan don't work out. We going all the way to A to Z. You hear me? All the way to A to Z.
All 25 letters. You hear me?
Really though. I actually didn't want to get my degree, but my mom kind of. She didn't force me, but she kind of convinced me. And then my sister got her degree, and I'm like, I can't be the only one, man. Like, so I did it, and something I always love to do. I always I always told myself, like, if I could ever give back, I would give back the way that I feel like I was a bad kid. I can't lie. Like, I was a horrible kid, and I'm like, sometimes it's deeper than just being a bad kid. Like, it's no bad kids. I don't believe in that. I believe in, like, it's something going on, or it's a troubled kid, or maybe they don't understand stuff, something like that. And I had a lot of counselors and teachers and administrators that actually, like, talked to me. You know what I'm saying? And it made me realize, like, that I want to be that person for somebody, because I know it's a lot of kids just like that was like me, like, that need that person. So I'm like, if I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to school for teaching. That's a job that all you always need. If I ever go broke, I know I could be a teacher.
Yeah. I mean, teachers, don't get it twisted. Like, depending on what type of teacher you are, like, teachers making, like, a little decent money.
Teachers make a money to live, yeah. Yeah, I know some teachers that, especially them TikTok teachers, y'all.
Bro, them TikToks, bro.
They making a little bag.
They be making, like, at least 3 bands on one TikTok.
No, go ahead and make me TikTok famous so I can make a little bag, too.
Right.
No, but what do you do for self-care? Because I'm guessing you're doing full entrepreneur right now, right? So what do you do for, like, self-care? Like, because you're doing this by yourself. And
self-care, on my days off, I try to go to the gym. I try to be consistent. That's pretty much it. I read books. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, I'm, like, such a, like, a boring entrepreneur. Like, I don't do too much. But
you don't travel? You do travel.
I mean, I travel sometimes,
I definitely
but I don't go, like, nowhere crazy.
You know what I really like about you is that your life is not social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never know nothing about you if you didn't post your TikToks here and there or post your little pictures here and there. I'm like, yo, you really, like, doing it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually to be your age, you're doing great. Like, that I can't take that from you.
I wouldn't say I'm doing great, but, like, I'm starting.
You're doing better than a lot of people. At the age range that we are, it's a lot of people that's not nowhere near.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our generation
are lazy.
Are very lazy. Some of them a couple of y'all are lost. I'm not gonna lie, but
really, y'all got tuned into this free game.
Yeah, but thankfully, I was just raised in a 2-parent household, so just have my mom and dad there, just giving me a game every single day. I could go to them about anything, ask them for anything. They always want to, put me in the right direction. So.
And I have to say the opposite of that. Like, I didn't get raised in a 2-parent home. I got raised with my mom, but my mom was a, like, Superwoman and Spider-Man mixing
all in one.
All in one. Like, my mom, she was like a beast. Now that I'm older, I see it. I see it as a bigger picture. But when I was younger, I didn't care about none of that. But when I got older, I'm like, my mom really a beast for real. Like, she would, that's why I just could never, like, downplay single moms.
Single moms,
I could never downplay single moms. They definitely are beasts out here. They are the superheroes of the world, honestly. It take a lot to raise 2 kids, 3 kids, more than 1 kid, even 1 kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot to raise. But yeah, my mom definitely, she always told me she wanted me to be better than her. Like, she never not let me do what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really like anything I ever wanted to do, I do it. Because it's just like, my mom told me I can.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
That sounds so childish, right?
No, it's not childish. Like, honestly, like, I've had conversations with my dad like that, like, all the time. He's like, yeah, like, I want you to be better than me, because both my parents didn't go to college.
Yeah, my mom didn't go to college yet. She in college now, so let's shout her out. Good job.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah, but
shout out to you.
She didn't go to college either. But that's like, I think that's like an older black thing. They just have to work on it. They got to support their kids.
Yeah. I mean, well, let me not say that. Well, I know my dad, he didn't go to college, but my mom, she went to college, but then she got pregnant with me, so, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So now you try to win for y'all.
Yeah.
As you should. That's definitely.
I gotta get it every day.
That's decent. And just because you don't travel and stuff don't mean that you're a born entrepreneur. I'm a born entrepreneur. I don't do nothing but do things for myself. I might go out here and there, but
Yeah, but you know, you don't gotta do like. See, people like of our generation, they're so like lump-sided off like the media, like based off what they see.
yeah,
So they think, oh, I gotta do this, and that to like make myself look cool. Like
yeah,
you don't need to do that, bro. Like
yeah.
you're good.
Y'all going broke wearing designer. I don't.
Yeah, stop wearing all these Marys, this Godspeed. You know, stop wearing all these designer brands. But you know, you really got it like that, bro. Because I'm not about to sit here and flex like.
No, I'm really though.
I'm not finna go spend $1,000 on a pair of sneakers. I would never do that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm so sorry.
That's crazy, bro.
I can't. I love sneakers. Don't get me wrong, but I can't spend $1,000 on sneakers.
Yeah.
I spend $800 about if I really like the sneaker, I might spend that.
Yo, she got more money than me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I really like the sneaker, I just might spend that $800. I just might have to like splurge a little bit.
The most I've ever spent on a sneaker was like $480.
The most I ever spent on a sneaker was $800.
Damn! Damn! $800, bro.
I definitely did.
Chad, y'all hear that? $800 on a sneaker? Yo, that's crazy.
I don't even think I got the sneaker anymore. Honestly.
Wow.
I spent $5 on some off-whites though. I spent $5 on some off-whites. Some pink ones. I think it was $5. It might have been like a little bit more. It might have been in between, but they was like worth it. Like it was worth. Also, I wasn't in the mindset that I'm in now. Like also, I gotta live for myself type time.
Right.
But like I said, I will spend $1,000 on the sneak. I mean, $800 on the sneak, not $1,000. I'm not spending. If it's $1,000, I'm not spending it. $800, I might spend on the sneak if the sneak is like really worth it. Like I really gotta like, no, that shit fire. I definitely gotta do it. That's just how I feel. You know, some people don't feel like that. My bad, we got off topic. We just keep having our own conversation.
Nah, it's cool, man. You got drop these gems on these people.
No, for real though. Can you give us like one piece of advice? If I wanted to start doing sneakers, you know what I'm saying? What's one piece of advice that you could give?
I would say one piece of advice.
You know what? You can give as many pieces of advice. You know.
What I always tell myself is like you just gotta be consistent. You can't let none of this social media stuff and the world around you break you, because certain environments, especially like growing up in Wilmington, people are not. They're not. How do I put this? Like they're not like ready to step out their comfort zone.
Yeah.
So they're just entitled to their environment. If that makes sense. So like once you don't go outside your environment, you don't know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So being me and the opportunities that I've seen and overcame, it's just a mental thing. I mean, that's what I would say. But like if you gotta do it, like it should be all gas, no brakes. Like there's people out here every day struggling, but if you don't have no room for struggle and growth, that's just like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. We definitely do got to step outside your comfort zone. And back to that, like growing up in Delaware, Wilmington, for this example, you definitely do fall into that, like that thing of basically fitting in with your environment. You know, I can actually agree with that. Like I feel like a lot of us, we gotta stick with one thing. And
just do that.
Yeah, like that's how we never gonna make it out. Like we never gonna make it out if we just okay with being okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I told myself last year, I have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And like after I told myself that, I just been running. Like there's no way I can stop now. And I just feel like I'm gonna still be uncomfortable. I'm gonna always be uncomfortable until even when I am comfortable, I'm gonna be like, I'm too comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've been in a spot where I was too comfortable and I fucked it all up. So I just told myself like I'd never go back to that mindset. And I feel like a lot of people actually learned this. I actually learned the uncomfortable thing from school. I was in my class one time and this guy, he came in and he worked for the school district out in Milford, but he lives in Wilmington.
Right.
And everybody kept saying like, why you drive that for or whatever. And he was like, I do a lot of things on my drive. And he was like, I realized that I'd rather my wife be comfortable because his wife worked in Wilmington than me be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I compromised, and I was like, I'm only uncomfortable because I'm comfortable. And after he said that, I'm like, that is true. Like that's not a lie. Like I feel the same way. So I start working full time for the Army, and I was working in Seaford, and I just
Delaware.
Seaford, Delaware, all the way from here. So you see where this, yeah. Actually, I was still living at my mom's house. I was living in Wilmington still, and I was driving all the way to Seaford, and I just every time I got on the road, I'm just like, I gotta be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be comfortable. I gotta be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm like, this is just taking too long for comfortability. And then I finally applied for another job with the Army, and it's 15 minutes away. Right. I'm just like, sometimes you gotta take the sacrifice to be where you want to be, and that's something small, but it gets way bigger.
Yeah,
like, if you run with that, it gets way bigger. So I definitely agree with that. Stepping out your comfort zone, changing your environment, changing who you think you should be, or who you are be, or who you hang with. It start with the people you hang with. If you one bum, if you hang around 10 bums, you're the 11th bum. That's true.
Yeah, another piece of advice, just growing up just becoming an entrepreneur. Just because, you let people sit at your table, it doesn't mean that it's your job to fix their place too. So you can give them the blueprint, but you don't have to guide them all the way, because with that information, that just goes with them. Like, you have nothing else to do with that. You did your part, as a friend, but yeah, just because you let people sit at your table doesn't mean it's your job to fix their place too.
That's true. So I know this is a little bit off topic, but I know you were saying that after maybe the next 2 years or 3 years, whatever your plan is to be the pilot, like drone pilot.
Yeah, drone pilot.
Drone pilot. Did you ever think about doing a class for Pennsylvania Circus?
I have mock-ups in my MacBook on how to do it, but I'm not really an on-camera person. If you really know me, I'm really to myself person. I stay to myself, but lucky that I know you, I'm comfortable, in my environment. But yeah, I have a couple side videos. I'll probably drop them probably around my birthday in May or midsummer. I did post KBR University last year, but it didn't go the way I wanted to because my laptop had actually crashed. I lost all my data. So the fact that I had to build it again from the ground up,
So are you thinking about restarting?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop for y'all this summer.
I also think that maybe, just hear me out. Maybe you should take it into schools. Schools have after school programs, and you can go in and bring a shoe, any shoe, whatever. Maybe you gotta spend that little bit of money you have. Even if you do a pair of Air Forces, whatever, and everybody don't get a pair, they get one shoe, whatever.
Right.
I think you should start a class like that too, just to put on for the youth. That'd be lit. That's something that I actually want to get into, putting on for the youth. But gotta start somewhere. This is somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's lit though. I didn't even know about the university job.
That's what it's called. That's what I'm gonna call my class, KBR University, Kickbars University. Yeah, it's gonna be probably tutorials on how to customize the Air Forces, bring from the ground up. I'm gonna show you step by step on what to do and what not to do. And
my bad.
No, you good.
Did you make a whole video tutorial?
I got a couple videos. They're not entirely finished yet, but I got a couple videos.
Did you ever think about doing what I was doing earlier, just a BTS, behind the shoot, behind the scenes?
Yeah, I got a couple videos. Me, recording, doing sneaker and stuff. But
because I think you could actually I know you say you're not a social media person. Yeah, that's decent. Like this, y'all. I'll just show y'all. Do the camera.
Yeah. But I want to get an actual camera. I just can't do it on my phone. But that's just me wanting to be greedy. But like you said before, we all gotta start somewhere. Even from the phone, you recording the podcast on your phone. Plus a laptop, that's
that's all you need to do. You gotta start somewhere. I'm saying, what I said before is, you gotta start somewhere, or you're not gonna start. If you keep pushing it off, I don't got this, I don't got that. You gotta start somewhere.
And that's how people lose too. Once they figure out they don't have the resources, or they might try to start a business, but it's I can't do this because I gotta pay this bill, or it's bro, you already lost.
Yeah, that's once you make that one decision, it's over.
It's over for you.
Yeah, you're never gonna start. Y'all. Let's remember that our 9 to 5 definitely fun our entrepreneur. Just stop. If anything, learn how to budget. learn how to spend your money
Learn how
better.
to budget. Learn how to save. If you still live with your parents,
Yeah.
keep saving that money because Donald Trump is tripping right now. The economy right now is crazy. The house rates are crazy. Like,
you definitely gotta save your bread though, especially if you living with your parents. Like I wish I was in that position again. Restart. But I wish I didn't even. I took living with my mom for granted. I definitely didn't save. I started saving when I moved to my own house. That's the different story. But yeah, that's definitely something that we gotta get into.
Yeah.
It's another question I wanted to ask you. So I usually have my questions together.
Nah, you're good.
But this just seemed like a real, chill podcast. So I'm like,
just a regular conversation.
Yeah,
nothing too crazy.
We might as well do a real chill podcast.
It's probably the chillest podcast you ever had on for game.
Because you're a chill person. I don't know. You bring my energy like, oh yeah, like we just chilling.
It's just a regular conversation.
Now I know being consistent and like a little hard. What's one thing that make it a little easier for you?
Easier for me is, just getting down and praying to, my Lord. I feel like God, He really helped me, like build the landscape of where I want to go, like with my business. And like I said before, just having that 2-parent household, like, some days it really be stressful, but, I got both my parents there, so I can call them for anything. I can ask them for anything. I can just really, really like just be me like around them. So I don't gotta like really do too much. So that makes it like a little bit easier for me.
Would you stop the sneaker joint? Like I know again. I'm sorry. This question just keep coming to my head. Would you stop doing the sneaker kicks by retro after you become the drug pilot?
Nah. I definitely want to stop. Nah.
Do you see yourself hiring other people? Like, how big do you see this going? Because I actually see it like. I see it like super big. I don't know, like you make some decent stuff.
Don't get me wrong, like there's there's a couple artists in Delaware that are low key better than me. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Chino, shout out Ride Keys. Those are all like dope ass artists. Like
Chino definitely turned.
Chino, that's my boy.
Turned.
He's so turned. Me and Chino have trying to do a collab for years, but it just
need to do a collab.
It just never happened.
Actually, we need to get Chino on here too. We need to get Chino.
You should definitely get Chino on here.
We need to get Chino on the podcast. We definitely do. It's crazy. I forgot all about Chino for a little bit because he just like you. Like I've never really seen him post like that. I don't even think I follow him actually.
Wow. Yeah, Chino. I've actually been a fan of him since I was like a young boy. Since like we first met at like 2016. We met at the basketball court, and he had on some purple, red, and green bonds. And I was like, yo, bro, where'd you get those shirts? He's like, oh, yeah, but I customized them. I'm like, what? No way. Like, those are the dopest shirts I've ever seen. So then one day I was just like, yeah, bro, I need that, bro. I need to go compete, bro. Skip to it, but nah, for real, like, yeah, man, shout out Chino. That's really my boy, for real.
We definitely got to get you on the podcast. Yeah, you got to remind me that when we get off the podcast. We definitely got to get Chino on the podcast. He definitely would be...
Yeah, Chino definitely.
A little touch of the trenches. Yeah. No, for real. He definitely lit. I forgot.
He's a legend.
He lit with the designs. He is.
Yeah, he's actually one of the few people why I really started to get into like designer shoes.
Oh, that's lit.
Like I really wanted to learn from him because like as soon as I saw those LeBrons, I'm like, no way, bro. Like you did those, and then he was customizing shoes for a minute. But this is like when he was younger. I don't know if he's still doing it now, but he was customizing shoes for a minute.
That's definitely do a collab.
Oh yeah. Shout out my twin, Lakey D.
Oh yeah, for sure, because she definitely turned with the thing.
On the press, yeah, she customized sneakers too. Yeah, she's nice too.
She definitely turned with the one. Yeah, she definitely. I got my sneakers actually done for her. That day that you did, you said you looked up.
Oh yeah, my fault.
No, it's good. It's good. I see now.
Nah, but if you went in the right direction, she got you.
I see that you definitely. I ain't even mad at you. I'm like, wait, oh yeah. For sure, I respect it. You gotta respect us. You gotta, you do your thing. I can't lie. It was something I was about to say. We keep having these all conversations. No, it was something about back to the sneaker zone. So like, how you?
Oh, like what I stopped. No, I don't think I would stop it. I probably just wouldn't be as consistent because, like I said before, like yes, my plan A, but you always gotta have a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't always like rely on your business. Like I can put all my money into the business and the shit get funked. Like tomorrow, then I want a backup plan. And that's like what I'm doing now.
So I know we was just talking about the collab though, but like, would you hire people? Like, maybe you could do like a Kicks by Retro X somebody, and like y'all kind of have the business together.
Yeah.
And maybe you can start like your own store, a storefront, and then it'd be different because people come in, they just grab it, you ship it out, whatever. Did you ever think that big, or am I thinking too big? Because you gotta think big.
You have to think bigger than me.
You gotta think big.
Yeah, you gotta think big. Nah, I've never thought about it that way. I just always, like, been to myself because, this has been my dream and my dream only. So I just want to, just be me.
You gotta step out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
For sure. It sounds like that we just talked about stepping out the comfort zone. It sounds like that you stuck in your box right now.
It's not that I'm stuck in my box, it's just that people, like I said before, growing up in Delaware, people be like inconsistent or they just be on bullshit. So
do it by yourself.
Yeah. I could do that too.
You do it by yourself. What? It's so many people that so different things, and now they got stores.
Since we're talking about collabs, maybe you should do a collab.
We can do a collab for sure. What's up? We can do it. What we want to do? A photo shoot? Kicks by Retro XDV? Come on, let's do it. I'm with it.
That's tough.
We can do a collab. We can do an all stream too. 24-hour stream coming soon, y'all. The 24-hour stream is coming soon. It won't be a free game podcast. It will be a high thoughts, y'all. This is gonna be one of the best streams. One of the best streams. Y'all do not want to miss this. I'm sorry, that was just in the middle of it. I'm gonna shout that out. Go ahead,
yeah.
Y'all. That's something big that I got coming up, y'all. That's something big. The 24-hour stream is something big that I got coming up. And it's going to be multiple different 24-hour streams. Not back to back, but it's going to be lit. Y'all got to stay tuned for the Saturday streams. They coming soon. But back to, that was like a little commercial break.
Commercial break is crazy.
No, for sure. You definitely should do something bigger with the kicks, though. Like,
yeah.
Definitely. For sure. Even if we can talk after this, but
yeah.
The storefront John, I think that's a good ass idea. I'm not going to lie. I'm a business person, so like anytime business comes to my head, I
didn't even have a Shopify. I had when I was first starting doing things, I had a fucking Square reader.
And you just go
the shit
that's lit.
Yeah, my barber put me on. Shout out to barber.
How did the people find you, like, from Shopify?
So, like I said before, like whoever want to like purchase like an order through me, like they'll DM me or like I'll just give them. Well, they'll either DM me or I'll give them like my personal number, and then I'll just drop a link.
Did you catch any other famous people?
Nah, just Drewski, to be honest.
Who else did you send it to?
Like Cheese was?
Mm-hmm.
No one, like besides like Bones and Drewski, like no one.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah. Like all like the, like obviously like the Kai Sinats, like the, big rappers, like they get like major stuff, so like they just like, yeah, they just run through that shit all the time. Like there's been plenty of times where I watch like Kai streams. Or like, I don't know if you ever heard of like Quan, he drives like.
Yeah, I don't really particularly care for him.
Yeah, me neither. Like
I think he's super disrespectful.
He's a corny ass nigga.
Yeah, he's definitely a corny ass nigga. He's super disrespectful.
He's the corniest.
I just feel like you can't just throw people shit in the trash, man. Like,
yeah, it's like you get on stream.
You gotta be.
You show people shit. You like this shit ass. Woo! You like
who are you?
yo,
bitch! You act like you created the world. So, yeah, my bad, yo. That topic, I really just do not like him. Like I dislike him very much. Call me a hater if you want to. I don't know. I just don't. I feel like when you get a little bit of clout, that's not how you probably supposed to treat people.
Nah, but like I would say, people like put their time and effort, and like people like that, like that's the type of people like I never want to be around.
Yeah, you see the rich story of YouTube. I don't know if I put that part in there, but we was talking about like that. Like you said it to people, and people like just throwing in the trash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that shit is super disrespectful. Like if I don't like something. It doesn't matter if I don't like it. I would probably be like, yeah, this not particularly for me, but let's shout out. Like, if y'all like this, come shop. You know what I'm saying? And I would do something with it. Maybe give it to a friend. Maybe give it to a sister. Maybe give it to like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Y'all, I'm doing a giveaway. Every time I get something I wouldn't particularly wear, I'm doing a giveaway. I send it to y'all or something like that. Something more respectful.
Like, like you just can't let like those type of like things like go to waste. Like, if I was to like. If I was to like, like become like an actual like sneaker celebrity and like somebody just like walk up like try to like promote their shit and I don't like it, I would be like, yeah, me personally, it's not for me, but I probably would like give them a game on how it could be better.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I haven't sent none of my stuff up. Like I don't have the time.
And when you send your stuff out, you low-key losing money.
Yeah, I'm losing money, and I can make money. I know people that like it. Like I might as well just make that money. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not telling y'all not to do it. Yo, everybody do what they want to do. This is just me.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on how. I'm just selling.
If you can make that quick money, do that.
Yeah. Why would I want to send something to somebody I don't even know if they really gonna like it or not? You know. You're a bad person to talk to.
Nah, it's you. You keep getting off topic.
You're a bad person to talk to. I guess like my next question would be, where did you learn be a hardworking skill? But your parents, I'm guessing, right?
Like just like developing myself overall. Yeah, I would say just definitely my parents, God. You know, just seeing like my environment. Like I just know like I don't want to be around that at all. So that's why I just feel as though like I surround myself with certain people, and I don't, I don't really do too much. I don't really like go out. I just hang with like my few friends here and there, but like I don't try to like just be like on the scene too much.
Yeah, you should. That's how it really should be. I mean, I learned the hard way, but
yeah, because it's just too much shit going on like out here. So like you just can't like just be anywhere nowadays. Like it's not like
you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What's the next question I got is which? I'm sorry I keep saying but I'm gonna edit that out because I'm tired of saying What's your biggest downfall? Like your biggest lesson? Let's say like your lesson that you learned and you like, yeah, I know not to do that again, but it made you better.
I would say my biggest lesson learned is don't try to, give the best version of yourself to like that one person or that one order. So like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's been times where like I've actually been scammed before, like out of sneakers. People be stealing my customs. So yeah.
How?
So pretty much, like there's this thing going around. Like people, well, especially my sneaker page. People have like fake pages, but they be like 200, 300K followers, but they post like other people's customs like around the world. And it's actually funny because this one girl, she stole one of my customs actually, but I'm not gonna like point her out. But
I just want to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, this one girl, she was like, yeah, I'm doing customs and whatnot. I'm just like, what? No, she don't got it there no more, but I'm gonna show it to you though.
Wow.
Yeah, she posted it because like I'm in her close friends, but like I don't really know her like that.
Yeah.
But, you know how it is. But she posted it. And I'm looking, I'm like, is those mine? So then I was quick to swipe up on her story. Like I'm not putting it. Like you still on her because she's like trying to promote it. She was like, nah, bro, we not doing it, bro. And she's like, post on Facebook, like if you screen like, and I can literally show you like if you screenshot it off my highlights, like that's all you gotta say. Like, I'm not even finna be mad at you, but it was definitely a custom line. It was some Birkenstocks that I did, and she just screenshotted it, and then she took like 2 other drawings, and I'm like, nah, bro, I can't have you doing that to me.
And how did you get scammed for the sneakers? Because you got Shopify, so don't they pay you for it?
So I didn't know about Shopify until like 2 years ago.
Oh, so it wasn't through Shopify.
So it was just like a meetup. I think he like, yeah, I'm Apple Pay. So I'm like, me, young minded, I'm like, okay, like, whatever, cool. Mm-hmm. Then I just never got that shit. And then he like, just, dipped off. So I was just like, just got to take that one on the chin, keep it moving.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hate your girl sometimes. It's crazy. No, but we are about to wrap it up, y'all. Shout yourself out again so they can know.
Elon McKinley at Kicks by Retro.
And before we go, you gotta drop one piece of free game one more time. Something
piece per
different.
game.
Something different. Something that's like, yo, I wish I learned this while I was coming up, or yo, I wish somebody told me this, or this how you do this when you want to do this. Started sentence starters. That's what I just did for him.
What I would say is, never be scared to, put yourself out there. Never be scared to, try to be consistent on, like, never try to, really, like, be on the same level as another person. Like, just step out of, like we were talking about before, step out of your comfort zone, create your own vision, do whatever you gotta do. Like, don't sit back and, just watch other people, like, just grow. Like, you also need to grow, too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Y'all take that advice. Watch the podcast. If y'all don't, I always have to repeat this at the end. If y'all don't catch the podcast on the Twitch, if y'all don't catch the podcast on the TikTok, we always on YouTube, y'all. This is the freaking podcast, and thank y'all for joining. Go shop DB.
Go shop DB. Go shop KBR. KBR/DB collab coming soon.
Yo, we coming soon, y'all. The photo shoot coming out soon for the DB. The collab coming out soon. And a 24-hour stream coming out soon, y'all. And that's